Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Muhammad Fahmi Mahad. So today, me and my groupmate will explain about our group PBL assignment, which is about study time and exam scores. So, in my team have Muhammad Amir Haris bin Rizauddin and Muhammad Hafizi bin Ahmad Isham and me Muhammad Fahmi bin Mahad. So for the introduction, this project investigates the relation between the number of hours students spend studying and their examination score by applying the concept from chapter 8, which is simple linear regression. The purpose is to determine whether there is a linear connection between study time and academic performance using real data from 50 students that we have a survey, and the analysis involve calculating the correlation coefficient to measure the strength of the relationship and applying the least square method to find the regression line equation. This allows for the prediction of exam marks based on study time by using statistical techniques such as SXX, SYY, XXY, and the regression model y equal PO plus B1X. And the project demonstrate how we can interpret the applying regression analysis in a real life academic context to make informed decision about their study habits. This is our mini meeting. We make the meeting at 8 8 June at 10 p.m. In the online platform, which is Google Meet. And all attended. I as in the mini meeting, I as the leader of the group, I divide the job scope to the group members, and we are together discuss about our problem and the solution for our problem given, which is a scenario 4. And everyone give their idea and opinion from each members to the group project, and we do the solve the problem together and get the answer together.
Assalamualaikum. My name is Muhammad Hafizi, and now I will explain for the problem statement. In scenario 4, study time and exam score. This scenario focus on finding the relationship between amount of the time student spend studying and their academic performance, especially their exam score. The material that we need is survey data collected from the student that include the number of hours they studies and the score they obtained. The procedure: first, we collect the necessary data from the student, then we organize the data and perform the statistical analysis on it. For analysis and conclusion, first, we create a graph to visual represent the relationship between study time and exam score. Second, apply simple linear regression to determine the equation of the best fit line. Third, interrupt the meaning of the slope and the y-intercept for the regression equation. And finally, we discuss and summarize how the amount of time spent studying affect academic performance.
Assalamualaikum. My name is Muhammad Amir Haris and my metric number is AA230172. And I'm going to talk about fila table. This for our group we get a scenario for the facts. We choose two facts. For the first one, students study at the different times. Idea: more study hours, higher score. Learning issue: the study time affect exam score. For the action plan, we use Google Form for data collection and Microsoft Excel for analysis. For the second fact, we choose data was obtained from students of various streams. For the ideas, external factors may influence score. For the learning issues, how to use regression equation and R square. And for the action plan, we refer to website related to this statistical subject and the notes at UTSM author.
So this is our data table survey from our survey, which is have a 15 responder from many course and different hour and different exam marks.
Now for graph data, this is the graph that we get from the data table from the survey. The title is study time versus score. We have 15 respondents. The vertical line is the score and the horizontal line is study time hours.
So this is our formula that we use for calculation. For the formula number one is x to find x, which is the summation of x square minus with summation x power of 2 divided by n, same to sy summation of y power 2 minus summation y power of 2 over by n, and for the xy summation x times with y minus with summation x times with y divided by n. This formula we use to find the slope, which is b1. So the formula for the slope is xxy divided by xxx, and we must find our mean y and mean x, which is the summation of y divided by n, and same to x, the summation of x divided by n, to find our intercept, which is bo. The formula of bo is equal to y mean minus b1 times with mean x.
Okay, this is a table summation of x, y, x square, y square, and xy. You can see this is table that we get from calculation. From this data, we can make a regression equation based on the data we have solved by x, y square, and xy.
We move to the calculation. So firstly, we use to find the mean x, which the formula is summation of x divided by n. So we get from the table summation of x is 48 divided by n. Our n is 15, so we get mean x is 3.2. Same to, we must find the mean y. From the table is 1280.34 divided by 15, we get the mean of y is 18,596. Next, we move to find the x summation of x square. So x square we get 211.5 minus by the 48 square power of 2 divided by 15, and the x is 57.9. Next, we find the xyy, which is the y square is summation of y square is 11,116,294.43 minus with summation of y is 1,218.34 square divided by 15, our n, and we get the syy is 7963.46. For next move, we must find the xy. For the summation of xy is 4316.68 minus with 48 times with 1218.34, which is the summation of y, and divided by n, which is 15, we get 290.59. After that, we find the R, which is the using formula R equal to xxy over square root xxx times with xyy. So in our table, xxy is equal to 219.59 divided by square root xxx, which is 57.9 times with xyy, which is 7963.46. So from this equation we get the R equal to 0.3234. So the statement is weak positive linear relationship because the R is lower than 0.5. Next, we find the slope, which is V1. The slope is equal to the xxy divided by xxx. So T219.59 divided with 57.9, we get 3.7926. Next, we find the intercept, which is a BO. So the equivalent is y mean minus with b1 times with mean of x. So the equation will be 85.36 minus with 3.7926 times with 3.2. So from this we get the intercept is 73.22. So the regression equation will equal y equal to 73.22 plus 3.79x.
Now for discussion, this study investigates the relationship between the number of hours students spend studying and the mark they obtain in the examination using simple linear regression. Based on data from 15 students, the mean study time was 3.2 hours and the average exam score was 85.36 mark. The calculated correlation coefficient R equal to 0.3234 indicated a weak positive linear relationship. Suggestion that students who study more generally achieve higher score, but the relationship is not strong. The regression equation obtained was y equal to 73.22 plus 3.79x, where x is the number of study hours and y is the prediction exam mark. This means the student who does less study is predicted to score around 73.22 mark or more below, and for each obtained hour of study, the score is expected to increase by approximately 3.79 mark.
And for the conclusion, the analysis showed that there is a positive relationship between study time and exam scores. This means students who study more usually get higher marks. Based on the regression equation, for every 1 mark increase, that the study time increased by about 0.07 hours. Although the increase is small, it still shows that spending more time studying can help improve academic performance. However, study time alone is not the only factor. Other things like how well students understand the topic or their study method also affect their result.
Now for the reference, from the website, we found linear regression example our study versus test score written by Khan Academy. From the textbook, we found a solution manual to accompany introduction to linear regression analysis by written by Riola MF 2018 from the UTSM library. We found a solution manual to accompany Introduction to Linear Regression Analysis, written by Montgomery, Douglas C. and others. That's all.
And for the appendix, we want to make a comparison between study time and exam scores. So we make a Google form to make a to take a data from the between student that study at UTHM. For you can see this for the time study. We can see for we have a 17 person that answer the Google form, and we can see for 1 hour, for 2 hour, for 3 hour, 5 hour. Before we also have a before making entrance to exam hall. We have also have for 4 hours 30 minutes at hour and more than 8 hours. For the exam scores, we also have 70 answer from student, which is we have a cukup-cukup makan, and 18, 35 per 40, 26, also 34 per 40, half then marks, full marks, and 80, 83. This for this marks, they they actually include for test and final exam, because for test usually full mark 40, 40, 40 per 40, and final exam 100 per 100. And we can see that there is, if we do an the equation on notebook, then that is from us.